7 weeks of hell. It's been terrible, man. I haven't had a donut in 2 months. All I wanted was a small bag of dark chocolate Milanos, and she wouldn't give them to me. You're witnessing clickbait. Clickbait is a common practice on YouTube. You throw out some crazy title on your thumbnail like 7 weeks of hell, when in reality, it should have said 7 weeks of Jizzo on the Keto Diet. But that's not exactly catchy, is it? You gotta throw in the devil. People perk up. Talk about the devil's music, Ralph Macchio and Crossroads. Any phrase with the word hell in it is definitely gonna turn some heads. 7 weeks of hell! But it hasn't really been hell. It hasn't even been hellish. But we're gonna go with the clickbait title anyway. 7 weeks of hell, but not really. So let's go. When I first started this journey, I told you I noticed an immediate result with the weight loss. I lost 6 or 7 pounds right off the bat. My wife too. She's lost about 9 or 10 pounds so far. It seems that when you start this diet a week or two in, you sort of reach a plateau of weight loss. You lose a certain number of pounds, and then your body takes a few days to sort of adjust to its new reality. So where are we now? A few weeks later, and I've once again lost a few more pounds. Now I'm down to about 162, 163. That's 10 pounds from my normal pre-keto weight. 10 pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot of me. That's about a pooch and a half. You know, it's funny. My rock and roll weight during my whole time in the love-hate was about 158 pounds. And get this, I had a 28-inch waist. 28! It seems so creepy now. That's like me shopping at the little kids section at the JCPenney's. 28-inch waist, hanging out at the mall. It's a little freaky. My diet right now consists of meat, steak and burgers mostly, cheese, eggs, dairy, nuts, and some dark green vegetables. Those are the best ones. Asparagus, broccoli, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. Being a meat guy now has forced me to sort of up my grill master skills. My first few attempts at grilling served up a whole shit pile full of well-done shoe leather that my dog wouldn't even touch. Meat and dark green veggies. That's it. It sounds a bit Spartan, and I guess it is. No bread, you say? No pasta? It's not as gnarly as it sounds. I know we're not strict keto weirdos here. My wife's friend even called us lazy keto, right? Lazy, whatever that means. You know, this was never meant to be some serious religious pilgrimage. I just wanted to try it and see if it worked for me. You know, we actually did try veganism a few years ago, and we did it for a few years. But to be honest, I never really felt any sort of significant health benefits from being a vegan, other than, you know, saving the world one cow at a time. Also, it turns out that a lot of the so-called meat substitutes are soy-based. And as a man, you want to limit the amount of soy you put in your body. You don't want too much soy because you don't want to be a soy boy. Another positive result is the reduced amount of muscle inflammation. Pain and inflammation are one of the main reasons people do the keto diet, and I must say it works. I have less pain after workouts, my recovery time is faster, and I seem to be able to exercise longer and stronger. That's cool. It's also probably due to the fact that I've cut out the majority of sugar in my diet. Now, sugar is fucking evil, folks. It is. If people ate way less sugar, there'd probably be way less need for Advils. Oh, and on a side note, I've seen many articles and I've seen many videos praising the so-called O drug and its supposed miraculous effects. Instead of looking at what you shove in your mouth all the time and making a few changes, people would rather inject themselves in the stomach with a diabetes drug. I guess that's how our society is now. Just take a fucking pill and it'll all go away. Working at something a little bit, making the effort, nah. It's a lot easier to take the Harry Potter approach. Abracadabra, weight gone. Who knows what the O drug is going to do to people's bodies, to their organs. I've seen what it can do to your face. And of course, you have to stay on it forever and ever. You can't stop injecting the O drug into your stomach, because if you do, the weight comes right back with a vengeance. From this to this. Okay, let's talk about the comments. Many of your comments were totally positive. Fellow keto people chimed in and welcomed me with open arms. Many people told me that they went on keto because they were in constant pain and their doctors had sort of run out of options. So keto has helped them tremendously. Good for them. Some people appreciated the fact that I, as an older rock and roller, gave a shit about my appearance and didn't want to just grow old and give up trying to stay in the game. Some people commented that keto sounded like a complete and utter fucking nightmare and no way would they want to do it. I get that. Sometimes it's a hassle, especially when you're on the road and you don't have the same food options you used to. I carry Kroger beef jerky and raw nuts, and Kind brand has a line of keto-friendly snacks, and they're really tasty, and I carry those as well. Some people have watched my keto video and just decided to cut down a little bit on their sugar intake, and that's good. A step in the right direction. The days of us guys being stoned and eating a whole gallon of ice cream straight from the tub, those days, should be behind us. Even a small glass of coconut water has 14 grams of sugar in it. 14 fucking grams. Better to fill that void of electrolytes with some potassium and magnesium supplements. Let's talk about the energy thing. After 7 weeks, my energy level has not decreased at all with the weight loss. It's actually gotten better. I don't feel as groggy on the road as I used to be. You notice these things. Guys like us that do these weekend flyout shows, sometimes you only get a few hours sleep a night because you're dashing from airport to airport and traveling. And the keto has actually helped me not feel so beat up from the lack of sleep. I'm staying in the game. I'm still hitting all those high notes. I'm still jumping around like a 20-year-old. Your body is a miracle. Your body will adjust. And if you feed it less crap, it will bless you with more strength and endurance. You know what? Throwing it out there, even if you just changed your diet a little, you could experience amazing results. Or, you know what? You could just say, F it. I'm old and I don't care. Jizzo, I've earned every roll of gut I have and I really like Haagen-Dazs. Right on. It's your call. No one's scolding you. You're an adult. Do what you want to do, man. This is my channel. And I'm just sharing how I'm trying to navigate my rock life in 2024. Rock life is different from real life. Rock life is performing on stage. It's being athletic. It's being on stage in your fucking 60s, constantly fighting gravity, trying to survive against all odds, against the naysayers who tell you you suck every day and you should give it up. Well, them. How long will I carry on doing the keto? At least, hopefully, during the summer. Who knows? Of course, the minute I go back to my old sugary, wicked ways, all the weight will return. I'll no longer be able to do blue steel with any degree of expertise. We do what we do to make a living, and we feel good about ourselves, and most of all, we want to preserve our sanity in this wicked world. That's music. It's your old pal Jizzo, rockin' and rollin', and we'll see you next time.